He's the greatest artist, landscape artist in Western tradition. He's extremely diverse and an artist that I think everyone can respond to in different ways. His career is over 50 years. He starts out painting in very innovative but legible ways, but then towards the end of his career, of course, very abstract. So I think whatever people like about art, they'll find something in Turner to respond to. Over 50% of Turner's output, and he was a prolific artist, is devoted to the sea. So in many ways, he was actually a sea painter, primarily. The fact that he's a Londoner, born in Maiden Lane, Covent Garden, is sort of irrelevant in the sense that London is the place where Turner makes and sustains his reputation. But as a landscape artist and as a sea painter, he's every summer going out and touring the coast of England and travelling and so on, sort of gathering up information in order to sort of sustain and sort of innovate, through his art. So he is someone that is very much engaged with the coast. Actually, as a child, he went to school in Margate, so he had that immersion very early on. But as a landscape artist, you'd expect him to engage with every forms of landscape, and in particular seascape. So he's a real traveller, someone who's really out there gathering up information in order to really just keep that. I mean, it's a very long career, Turner's career, over 50 years. You can only keep ahead of your game by continually reinventing, engaging with the landscape, with the sea, and the sea ends up being really the dominant theme of his life. Turner was always controversial, literally from the time he started exhibiting to the time he died. But this is one of his outright critical successes of 1839. I have not read one review where people didn't adore this painting from the word go. Now, what's interesting about it is that it can be perceived as kind of nostalgic about past and present, about death and life, and the age of sail being overtaken by steamboat travel. But if you actually airlift out the Temeraire and the tugboat, what you have is a very, very innovative scene of the Thames. And I think what Turner very successfully does with this painting is meld that which people can respond to in a very emotive way, but also push his art forward into new realms of pictorial representation.